It's Robin, also known as Robin. This is my small crochet business called Sleepy's Crochet, where I make and sell crochet plushies. I am not selling crochet plushies this week. I applied to pattern test for a couple of amazing creators. I'm so grateful to have worked with both of these people again. This first pattern is a free pattern on Instagram. This is a soot sprite. Isn't it so cute? This is for Little Lily Bee shop. That is her Instagram. I love her. Her name is Brinny, is the actual creator's name, and I've worked with her and talked to her a bunch in the past. She's been here for a minute, and I do love her creations. She also loves League of Legends, so I've seen her make a couple of the champions, which has been really cool to see her make, and I'm inspired to do them as well. I'm inspired to do like all of the champions. It's one of my goals in the future. But back to the topic of this little soot sprite. This is a free pattern on her Instagram, so feel free to go support another crocheter. She's just a really sweet human. She's a mama, and she loves all things like this. So this is free on her Instagram. Super cute, easy, quick, minimal sewing. I cheated and I did the like leggy parts in the round, but you could totally follow it and then sew them on. It's really not difficult to do it. It's just a chain and then you slip stitch it into the body and sew it down. Super easy. But yeah, and I like the stars, super cute. This yarn is Black Sweet Snuggles or Chenille Home Slim. This is felt. These eyes are 12 millimeter, and this yarn is Posh. This pink one and the yellow one is Posh. I was really worried because when I work with Chenille Home Slim black yarn, it always dyes my fingernails, and I just got them done. They're like this pretty lilac purple color. They remind me of like Easter eggs. I feel like I have little Easter egg nails right now, so I was worried. I had just gotten them done, and then I did this little soot sprite, but thankfully it was super quick, so it didn't dye my nails black. Highly recommend. Super cute pattern, and I was blessed to have been able to work with her because she's worked with me on some of my patterns and tested for me before, so it was really nice to test for her, and better yet, it's a free pattern. I get to make these indefinitely. I need 100 of them. I want one to sit over here on my shelf, honestly, so maybe I will stuff it in my video. There we go. Permanent member. I actually really like him right there. Okay, pattern test number 2. This is something I did this last week. This is, I believe his name is Flynn. Yes, I think this is Flynn the frog. He's a little baby frog with his little tongue out. This is Ice Green by Sweet Snuggles Light. So I really like the color, and those eyes are 20 millimeter Aran, which is from my Scouts collection. So that's what that is. They're like iridescent. They shine. I think they make him look so cute. The derpy tongue is in Blush, which is by Sweet Snuggles Light as well. And I love his little toes. There is some sewing involved with just his legs, but they're so tiny. It's so quick to do. His body is all one piece, and there's really nothing there's no way you can go wrong with this. I would love to make these for markets. I don't know how much I would want to charge for them. Because they're sinker eyes, I mean, I feel like $12 to $18 is like a good range for what I think, what I'm thinking right now. And in a smaller yarn, he would be smaller. So keep in mind, this is like a chunkier weight yarn. In Bernat, he might be even bigger than this. So I really like this project. This was fun. And I don't really know, like, because I don't have a market right now. So it's just going to go in my project bag, like for my future markets. But I'm sure my brother would love something like that. So we'll see if I just give it to him. Recently, I donated a lot of my plushies to my siblings because I realized, like, I hold on to them and I don't have a market for a long time, and I don't really have categories for these specific products, like, at my table anymore, so I'd rather them just be loved by my family and kept here. So I just, like, gave my family a lot of my plushies, and it was really nice. So I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna find all the plushies in their room, and I'm gonna show you all of the plushies that my family has and, like, all the things that we've kept that I've made, because I think it's really cool to see. Like, I haven't really talked about it, so I will be adding that as a snippet in this video. I just don't have their plushies right now in my room, so I'm definitely gonna have them collect them all so I could do like a show and tell. Maybe I can have them help me show and tell them to you. I have a lot of safety eye orders that went out this last week, and I'm so grateful to have been able to complete them, and I have like 14 more in process. So if you did place an order with me, you are coming up. This is my next project, is completing all of the orders that I have open right now. But I'm also have been really loving playing Smash Bros and like watching my brother play Fortnite. So like we're kind of doing this thing where we're playing Smash Bros while I'm watching him play Fortnite. that's what we're doing. That's been the jam lately. I've had a lot of like sibling time, and I'm grateful to have that. Like, you know, it's cool that I'm in a cool age to be able to like invite them into my space and we can all hang out. So that's what we've been doing a lot lately, and I feel like it's really been improving my mental health. I know in my last video, I was just telling you guys about mental health and how it can be really isolating in this community, so I've been trying to separate myself from social media, and I'm throwing myself into family life, trying to maintain my business, but also just really enjoy living again. So doing that and spending my weekends with my family and all that has been really nice. Going outside, I've kind of gained a little tan, but when I stay inside, I just stay very pale. So I've been going outside and I've gotten some sun. I've been rollerblading with them, so just wanted to share some of the great things and the blessings in life right now. And now I get to go on with the rest of my crochet content. I did receive a ton of yarn from Sarah. I want to say thank you so much, Sarah. I can't even explain to you how grateful I am, and I'm excited to ship you a pair of eyes. I know we chatted about that, so I will be sending you some sinker eyes soon. I have a new collection that I've been planning out, so I think I'm going to send you a new collection. I hope you enjoy that. But until then, let me share with you how I organized the yarn that you gave me. So that's all Bernat in the corner right there. Oh, and that's Nova. You see Nova tipped over because I didn't know where to put her. And we got Sweet Snuggles Light, Sweet Snuggles Light, Chenille Home Slim is like these 3 shelves. That is all Posh. That is all Posh. And the very top is regular Sweet Snuggles, which is thick. And I've never like owned it before, other than maybe one skein of pink that I had to make extra large jumbo shrimpies, which I'm still gonna do. Oh look, my no face is hiding. Yeah, he's still here. He is arguably one of my favorite plushies ever. And then down there is like painting supplies and shipping supplies. So that's still the same, and that's like my printer and stuff that I have protected from my bunnies. But yeah, Bernat is probably the part that looks the ugliest. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do about it. It was color coordinated, but maybe I could do a better job. I'll have maybe if my sister Fiona help me, and she's really good at that. And then look, I think he fits in so perfectly right here. Oh, I love him. Tell me why when I went to do that pattern test, I was like, oh, I'll use my Cricut to cut out perfect circles. And then it got to me actually needing to add the eyeballs, and I was just like, I can wing it. It'll look good. And his eyes are totally oval shaped, and they don't look even, but you know what? His imperfection makes him perfect. And he'll be mine, so it's fine. It is Thursday, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, or night, or morning, if this is the beginning of your day. And I can't wait to share with you more creations, more orders, and more life. I'll see you in the next clip. This Saturday, I just wanted to share with you packaging up Maddie's order. She got a Bulbasaur stick. So cute. And she also got these 2 sticks. This is the Cowgirl set, so you get the Howdy Y'all, and she chose the Dark Cow. So I'm so excited to package these up for you. Wisteria, which is from the Slayer collection. Look at this sparkle. Thank you, Maddie. Good morning. Yesterday, I worked so hard to package up so many orders, so let me share them with you. Number 1, sitting right behind me, is for my best friend, Victoria. She ordered like a custom set, basically. She just sent me X amount of money and then let me choose which eyes she wanted, but she did tell me that green eyes, or like a lot of my green eyes, give her goblin-y zombie, so she didn't really want too many green, so just keep that in mind when I show you the sets. She wanted 25 and 30 millimeter, so let's see what she got. Hers are unavailable. Some of them are in sets, but a lot of them I just experimented with some new glitter, so I'm gifting them to her like as, you know, new sets. So this is Historia, and then these are just like unknown, unknown, unknown. I thought they were really pretty. I like how these ones have hearts in them, like little blue hearts, and these ones have little flowers in them. This is Mikasa, and this one has stars. I think they're so pretty. I hope she loves these. 6 sets, and here are her other 6 sets. So on top is Armin, and then these have little flowers in them. That is Levi, and that's just a pretty sparkle. And this one has little butterflies in there, and this is Akaza. I gave her like a good amount of like pinks and blues, pinks, purples, and blues, and then yellow to stand out. So this is for Victoria. And for the 30mm, this is similar. So we got Armin, this is the flowery one, Levi, and Aaron. She really liked the pastel collection, so I'm giving that to her. It's one of my favorites to put in plushies. I know they're pretty simple, they're not all glittery, but they look so good in plushies. And these are the flower ones. This is just glittery. This one has this is Akaza, and then this one has the stars. And then I gave her this white pupil. She said she didn't want too many white pupils, so I just gave her one to try them out. This is Historia. This is a pink glitter, and Mikasa. Crazy. These are her 30mm. Anyone who orders like over a certain amount gets this free sticker sheet, and it's like glittery. I think her daughter is gonna love this, Addie. So I'm giving her this pretty purple one, and then she's got a banana bunny in here, and then my little thank you note to her. So I'm just going to prepare all her backings and then ship it out. It's for Kara. So she got Gyartaro, Akaza, and then we got Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Wisteria. 20mm, this is Aaron, Mikasa, and Historia. Her free set is unreleased. It's this white pupil, like pink, and in the sun it kind of shines like that, kind of bluish. Next up is Gianna. We got 20mm Scouts. For her freebies, I gave her 20mm Doma, which is the purple one. Last but not least for today is Jennifer. This is 25mm Akaza and Gyartaro, and 20mm Armin, Levi, and Mikasa. She also got my light cowgirl sticks. So we got a howdy y'all and her light tan cow. So I hope you love your packages, and they're all going out today. I will be crocheting a Jubilee, so the dragon by, I believe it's by Posy Creates. I'm going to be making that dragon today for an order, so stay tuned and you'll see a dragon hopefully very soon from me. Hi friends, it is Tuesday, March 25th. It's been quite a couple days since I've checked in. Not that you know that, but my little sister Fiona turned 9 this weekend. Technically yesterday, but we celebrated this weekend and we really just had a great time. We had her birthday party, and then we went to Disney on Ice on Sunday and just like spent a lot of family time together. So I have not really been active, which is fine because I got out a lot of my orders last week, which is perfect. However, I do have something to share with you because I did finish up a plushie order that I had been honestly dreading. I'm not going to tell you why. I'm just going to be completely honest here, because I had last week or 2 weeks ago shipped out Jubilee to Kyle. I believe he ordered Jubilee, and I for some reason had 2 Jubilees in stock on my website, so the second one sold. And unfortunately or fortunately for me, I definitely would say it's a blessing that someone bought the plushie from me on my website. However, I at this point had just shipped it off, the one that I had ready, and I didn't have another Jubilee ready, and it basically forced me to make another one. And I'm not gonna, like, I'm really not trying to complain here. Oh, Googie's here. Let me just ask Canella if she has anything to say. Let me say hi. Yeah. She's trying to play ball with me right now. Hi, Mama. Just recently shipped out one that was already ready, and does this green make it look evil? Like we're the evil queen? Oh no. That's a happier color. I didn't realize it was on the green. I thought it was like a blue. Because I had just shipped out Jubilee to another awesome customer, I now had to make it, and I just, for some reason, really didn't want to make this. I really wanted to make a pattern I've had for a while. I wanted to make, honestly, anything. I've really been wanting to make more of those little milks from Little Baby Rory Crafts. I've really been wanting to make the cookies. I've really been wanting to make, honestly, anything. I have so many patterns. I've been craving to make a bunny. I want to make a bunny so badly. I have a couple patterns I've just really been wanting to make, and I have so many patterns on my Etsy that I've purchased that I just haven't gotten around to making, so I thought it might be fun to just go through the patterns that I haven't made yet and make some of them in my, like, free time. And then I'm still painting eyes in between everything. I just want to do an FYI because I do keep my eye orders like on an open basis. So basically that means I do not do drops, and I don't make a limited number of the eyes. I basically carry an indefinite amount of the eyes, and I remember how to make all of them, and then I'm able to sell them after. So I make them to order. So if you order exactly which ones you want, I make them for your order very specifically, and I basically go in order of when you bought it from me. Sometimes because of family events or things that go on in my life or my work schedule, sometimes it gets pushed back or delayed, and in that case, I do try and reimburse you with some free gifts. In any way, I do give everyone free gifts, but a little extra freebie or an extra coupon. I've done that a couple times in the past, like when my house flooded and I had to, like circumstantially, it just took me so long to get through the orders. That's not happening anymore though, but I'm just letting you know that because my order dates are delayed, I don't do drops, so they're not like shipped in 3 days because they're not painted yet, and I give everyone the availability to just buy exactly what you want from me, and I try and keep everything open, so if you're ever looking for eyes, you can pretty much always find them on my website. Very few times have I turned off all my listings. There's always something available from me, made by me, that you can put in your plushies, is basically what I try to do. And I also have been trying to make new collections. I know you've heard this. I know you've heard this, and you might be sick of me saying I've been really craving to create a new glitter collection that meets the standards of my new process of how I paint eyes now. And I did get a bunch of glitter, and I have been working through it. My best friend Victoria did get a couple samples from me of what my new glitters look like, and if you're at all curious as to like what some of my new collections look like, or what a cool custom order looks like, you might want to go check out her YouTube video. I know she's posting it, and she's back. My best friend is finally posting a video, and it's been a couple months. She has a big thing to share with you guys, so if you want to go head over to Victoria's channel, please do so now. I do love her. Her name is Comfort Loops here on YouTube and on Instagram. She's a pattern designer and a mom and just a great person overall. She's in this crochet community with us. My light turned off. Don't let your light turn off for anybody. Back to the point of my orders, they do just take me a hot second. So since they are made to order, you might purchase and then you might not hear anything from me for like 3 weeks. And that's because I give myself 14 to 20 business days, which sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot, and it is, because sometimes the order is huge. Sometimes the order is just one pair of eyes or a couple Amy sticks, and I'm able to get it out sooner. Or sometimes I don't have the Amy stick, like, silicone bead in stock, and I have to order it. So sometimes that happens, but I digress. All my stuff is made to order, which is why my shop is the way it is, and I try and keep my orders open to anybody at any time. So if you're just not able to get them right now, you're able to hopefully get it in the future from me, because I don't do limited time only drops. I really try and be inclusive and like let everyone just buy what their heart desires. I also don't limit it to buy. You don't only have to buy it in a pack. You can literally buy one color out of the pack that you like. That's just something that I really like to offer, because I like to do mishmashes, as I say here, which is when you buy like random colors from different collections that I have. Means you got a mishmash. I think you have a vision for what you want to create. I also respect if you buy the full set because you want to try them all out, because I totally get that. And as someone who like loves color and to do like little rainbows of every plushie, I totally love to do that too. But I just wanted to explain a little bit of my like process, how I run my business, how I do like the eyes here. That's really how I like run myself and how I've just always done it. I've thought about doing drops, but because my full-time job is so demanding, I don't think I would ever produce enough to do a drop that I would be satisfied with. And it also keeps my brain fresh, because I'm kind of able to do it like every couple days, or on like a full weekend, I'm able to just paint for hours. And it's kind of just like, it's like numbing my brain. It just relaxes. Like everything that's loud around me is just now quiet. Something that I enjoy doing, and this is just how I run it. And if you don't enjoy running your business that way, I totally understand. And if you ever have an order with me that you have in a timely manner, you can always message me. But it's for an order, or I can create a rush listing for you. It might be a couple of dollars more for me to rush your order, but that is something that we can work out if you ever have something needing to be done before my estimated completion time. Let's talk about the plushies I was originally talking about. I did have to make Jubilee again, and let me just say, because I did not want to make her, because I was craving to create other plushies, I really put it off. So this was my own problem. I just did not want to create it. I could have had this order done earlier because I had half of it completed. I had the Snail Council. This is Eggplanthony. I love him. He's so cute. I've had him for a while. I bring them to markets and they never sell. I'm never able to sell these. This is a pattern by Garden Hoe Crochet. I think the Snail Council is so cool, but I can't sell them, so that's just a me problem. I have this one on my website, and I'm planning on maybe putting some of the other ones on my website. that I have available. I'm thinking of just adding all my plushies to my website because I'm not planning on attending a market, and I do have a lot of plushies in my inventory right now that I could find loving homes for. Let's talk about Jubilee. Dun, da, 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 da. Okay, this is Posh, this is the blue, and this is gold, this is pink and yellow. This is Miss Jubilee, a pattern by Posy Creates. She made this tiny little dragon. She's so cute, very tiny, super quick to make. You do have to sew everything on, but they're tiny. Her body is one piece, her head is one piece, and then you have to sew on the ears, the horns. You have to do the back piece. I did stuff her. She is stuffed. I like stuffing snuggler plushies because I feel like whenever I've brought a snuggler like to a market and they're like skinny, people always ask me if I did something wrong, and I always have to say no, they're meant to be that way, they're meant to be cuddled, and people always prefer stuffed versions. I'm just going to be honest, like from what I've noticed, everyone prefers a stuffed version unless it's like a baby snuggler that's very intentionally a baby product, which I've seen a lot of people also have, and I'm sure those sell well. But when it's like a conventional plushie style, not a baby style snuggler, and it's like just a plushie with no filling, that really throws people off, so I always stuff them. I also just enjoy the look of a plump plushie. I love it. I've had some poly beads for a long time. I just don't have the nylon socks that everyone has that they put them in to actually put beads in my plushies, because when I originally bought the beads, I didn't think I needed a sock to put them in, and I tried putting them in, and they fall through plushies if you're really aggressive with squishing them, which is what you do when you have a beaded plushie. I haven't purchased the nylon socks, but I do plan on making some weighted plushies. I think that would be so soothing and a really fun experience for me to try like weighted limbs. I think that would be fun and be an interesting experience. Also, do you love the Soot Sprite? I freaking love him. He's like one of my favorite parts of my yarn wall now, and I love that he just sits there and like you can clearly see him. He is clearly staring into your soul, and he wants you to give him a star, please, and thank you. If you haven't seen that movie, it's from Spirited Away, and they're in another movie. Are they in Howl's Moving Castle? I love Howl's Moving Castle. Are they in Howl's Moving Castle? They're in a couple of the Ghibli film movies. They're super cute. My brother's waiting to hang out with me. He's so cute. So that's all I wanted to share, just that I finished Jubilee and I got this Snail Council member, and I'm going to package them up. This is going to Isla. I also recently have created like a plushie care instructions page. Maybe I'll pop it up here just to show you like how I instruct how to take care of my plushies now. My directions have honestly constantly changed because when I first started, I didn't understand. I looked up that the yarn I used was washing machine friendly, and stuffing is washing machine friendly, but it can like grow bacteria. And if you look at any big box store plushie that they sell in stores, they always say to spot clean only or hand wash only. So after doing some personal research and after my plushies have gotten soaked, I have learned that the best way to take care of plushies is to spot clean them with hot water, to not wring them out, but to squeeze out the water and leave them to air dry. And then if you really need to tumble dry it, to put it in a pillowcase, which is what I've always told people. But because I use so many Sinker specialty eyes now that I paint, I don't want them to get scratched. I have not had an instance where I've scratched one, but I don't want that to happen if anyone happens to wash machine and tumble dry them without a pillowcase. So these are just instructions I've like constantly been changing throughout the course of my business, which I now apply to the sheet for care. I also talk about how to be gentle with the plushies, how to take care of it if you have a loose end sticking out. I really think it's a pretty thorough list, and it took me a while to really think about every part that I wanted to include in my care instructions, and I feel really confident in what they look like now. It just took me almost 2 years to get there with my business. Business didn't fully start 2 years ago, but that's kind of when I started falling in love with crochet. So when I first started my business, I did not know this is the instructions I wanted people to follow, and I'm so glad that I was given the experience now to be able to instruct people how to take care of them properly and keep these plushies in the best condition possible to be loved for a longer amount of time. I've now seen my siblings take care of my plushies for a while now, and I'm able to see like the wear and tear I gave my little sister Sailor Moon for her birthday. This was a pattern by Crochetlandia. I made this about a year ago, just having fun, and I wanted to make Sailor Moon, so I made that one, and I've had her in my inventory for about a year, and my little sister adores Sailor Moon. We watch it together, and we all watch it. Me and all my sisters, we watch it. It's pretty girly and super fun, so we watch it together, and after I gave it to her, she was twirling Sailor Moon by her hair, like by the 2 strands of hair, just like swinging her around. I mean, she's sturdy, but kids will do what kids will do. I would not be surprised if I need to sew back her hair piece to her head, even though I secured it pretty well. Like, it hasn't fallen out, but I can see that just like popping off. I also gave her for her birthday, she's been asking me for the cotton candy bunny that I did. This was a pattern test I did a while ago. It's really hard to pronounce the creator's name. Gianoli, I believe. I might be wrong. But it was a really fun pattern test I did, and I did a cotton candy blue and white themed bunny with some colored pupils. Speaking of colored pupils, I think I showed you. I created a new collection of colored pupiled eyes, and now that my friend Victoria has her eyes, I can finally release and like talk about this. What's really fun is sometimes I will release collections of eyes and I will not announce it. I will just put it on my website and see if anyone sees it and buys it. And a couple people did, which was so cute. Thank you so much if you did purchase those, because they're a brand new set. It's called the Leaf Village. I named them after a couple of my favorite characters from Naruto. If you've seen Naruto Shippuden, it includes Kakashi, Minato, Naruto, Hinata, and then Sakura. I would not say Sakura is one of my favorite people, but pink is her color, so had to be named after her. And I have a couple of other colors I'm planning on creating also for that collection. I really wanted to do Pervy Sage or a Jiraiya inspired one because he is my absolute favorite on top of Kakashi, but I didn't have a color that I felt like tied with him other than orange for like sage mode, so I was kind of struggling with that, and I know I will get there, but currently what is available is the set of 5, and I'm really proud of what I did. It took me a long time to get these colors right. My little sister Fiona helped me pick out the colors so that they would go well, and I feel like they look so beautiful. When they glisten in the sun, they have almost like an orange hue to them other than the blue ones, and those like really glisten in the sun. I did post those early on my website and a couple people picked them up, so thank you so much. Now I get to publicly announce that I did create the eye collection and I can post about it, and I'm actually really excited about that because I was keeping it a secret because I gave my friend Victoria the same ones without the color pupils because she doesn't really like color pupils, which is fine. So I gave her the same glitters in her black pupil set, so I just wanted to keep those glitters a surprise that she had no idea what she was getting. I'm happy to announce I am pattern testing for Nook's Hooks, which is so cool. I've been a fan of her work for a long time. I've created a couple of her bunnies before and some of her like modded bunnies, like Straw Bunny, and then I made her bunny pattern. I plan on making a couple of her patterns because they're so cute. I've also made her free pattern on her Instagram, which is the Fruit Triceratops, and overall she's just such a kind, loving human, and I just cannot support her work enough. She is located on the other side of the earth from us, so the fact that I was able to participate in this pattern test with her for her upcoming buffet bears is so cool. I'm gonna make a buffet bunny from I'm gonna use her ear mod, or like the ear version of the bunny instead of the bear for one of them, but the one I'm testing for her is the hamburger bear. The hamburger bear is what I'm testing, but I also want to make a donut bunny, so I plan on doing this with her pattern, and I really just can't wait. There's also a sushi, there's a chef, and there's a sushi, a chef, a burger, and a donut. They're so cute. So I'm testing for her, and that's what I'm going to be making tonight while I hang out with my little brother. If you enjoy crochet content and videos like this in general, you might enjoy other videos on my channel, so hit the subscribe button and the like button down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. It just makes this community bigger and helps you be a part of our little internet family. See you guys next week. Bye!